All right. Hi, I'm your host, Tony, and this is
Kimona, the co-host.
I want you all to like, subscribe, and share. The links are below, and this is available on YouTube and all podcast platforms. So come on, make sure y'all like it, subscribe, and share it. Thanks. Hello, I'm Tony. I'm the host of the Bougie Bayou Witches podcast. And today we're going to be talking about understanding spelled candles and oils. Because I kind of feel like this will be a great topic. But right now, let me tell y'all already familiar with these guests. Look who my host is today. Look at my guest.
Hey, it's Loyalty.
And
It's Jasmine.
yeah, I probably knew their names before I had the camera point toward them. But again, today we're going to be talking about understanding spelled candles and oils. Because I know a lot of times people like to get them, but they don't really understand how to use them and work with them. So I felt like, why not sit here and have a topic about it? So that's what we're going to be discussing in this episode today. All right. So how do you feel about, using spell candles and oils, Loyalty?
I love them. The main thing that I have learned is to be very, very intentional.
Okay.
But like I say, I love them. They're amazing. They absolutely do what they're supposed to. Just, again, be intentional.
Yes. All right. What about you, Jess?
Absolutely. Yeah. Set your intention. But I love my candles. I love my oils. I always have something burning. I always have an oil on me or have done work that day with it. Yeah. I don't know how to live with like how do you live without? Like, right, I don't
like you gotta put them oils on.
Yeah.
I gotta put this on. I'm good now.
Right.
Yeah, but
Right.
Basically, when using any type of conjure or spelled candles, whatever you prefer and buy, you want to always make sure that you cleanse yourself. Cleanse, because you can't just light up a candle and put in your intentions,
Right.
and you got all this negative energy and spirits and ditties on you. You want to make sure you clean. Just like the area that you're trying to light up, cleanse that area as well. Because I notice, that I have people that contact me and I'd be like, well, did you cleanse the area? Did you cleanse yourself? Oh, no. As soon as they do it, the candle lights up.
Yeah.
So you want to always make sure that you cleanse your area and, cleanse the space and yourself just to make sure that you're doing it. Because if you want to get the best outcome and results, always cleanse yourself. It's just like, say, for instance, you finna go hang out and go somewhere. Don't you want to make sure that when you going out that you clean?
Exactly.
You want to make sure you take a fresh bath or a shower. So it's just like that. You don't want to go out and go meet somebody and you ain't took no shower, no bath. So it's just like that when you're lighting a spell candle or putting on you some oils. And also another thing is change your mindset.
Yes.
Don't use candles and oils and you got an effed up mindset.
Yep.
You want to make sure that you have a positive mindset and you're thinking positive and that you're speaking in positive intentions, and you want to be careful with the words that come out your mouth because, again, words are spellings. That's why we call it spelling. Words are curses and spells. So you always want to be mindful of the things that come out your mouth whenever you're trying to use candles and oils. And also, you don't want to manifest and set your intentions. And a lot of times when you do use your candles, you can use some parchment paper, some brown paper bag, or you can just write on the back of the candle if it's clear. Write your first, last name, write your birthday, write down your petition, or you can speak it into it. Just whatever you prefer to do is up to you. As well as the oils, you can put it on, you can put on a diffuser. You can basically put it on some money, depending on if it's a money oil, or if you try to go gamble and got you some of that fast luck oil, then you can basically go put a little bit on you, put on your clothes, whatever, and go to the casino. It's up to you. So like I say, with using the candles and oils, it's just all about your intentions, all about your mindset, and just staying positive. You want to also make sure you do that. And if you notice that you're using candles and oils and you see that what it is that you're manifesting is not working and you don't use about 3, 4, 5 of them, you probably got some blockages. So what you might need to get is a road opener candle or oil. And that basically what that does is that unblocks any blockages that you got going on in life. Because as human beings, we do get blockages from time to time. It could be from, people throwing negative energy our way, or just the everyday life, just things we're going through. So you always want to make sure that you remove any blockages to where you can open up doors and pathways. Because again, we get those blockages from time to time, and you don't want to get mad and be like, oh my God, this don't work. It's because you got blockages. That's probably a good reason why it's not working, or either it's your mindset or the way that you think. So just always try to think positive. Always check to make sure you don't have no blockages. And if you do, use that rolled up in a candle or oil, and life will be great. So what about you? When you're using your candles and oils, what do you notice when you're burning and using them?
Well, I noticed if the candle or the oil comes from spiritual elite,
You are the spiritually candle.
baby, it's not gonna take long, and they work amazing. But I can't stress enough to you how I have learned to be very, very intentional with what you say.
Precise on them words.
Don't leave any room for extras.
Okay.
Because it absolutely is what your intention, what your thought is. But I use my oils every day. I think I have on Oshun right now just for my femininity before we were coming, to do the podcast. My kids, the protection oil, it is in our body wash. It is in our washing powder. It's in our lotion. They are absolutely amazing. You go to Tony's shop and you see her oils, then you come to my house and you think that it's the same.
Don't know for real.
Pick the one. Her candles absolutely smell amazing. It does not matter which one you pick. I have them at home. I have them, at the shop burning. Like her healing is absolutely amazing as well, whether it's physical or it's emotional or mental. It helps a lot, but I swear by my oils and candles. I do all my work with Tony's oils and candles. I don't trust anyone else. I'm very, very particular, but they are amazing. Changes your life a whole lot.
All right. So what about you, Miss Jazz? How do you feel when you're using spell candles and oils from not just me, but from anyone?
Like I said, a life without it. But no, seriously. Prior to meeting Tony, I was already doing spell work with another candle and company, and I remember thinking, not realize like. So here's my take on it. When you're ordering, there's nothing wrong with ordering. Clean, how you said, your space and cleanse your candle. Because what we don't realize is that when it's getting shipped, a lot of hands is on it. A lot of spirits can transfer. And so that's why when you came around the corner from my house, oh my God, thank you, Spirit, because I can go in there, the candle that speaks to me, the oils that speak to me, that's what I'm grabbing. I go home, do a little cleanse, and then cleanse my space and light them. Tony say that it takes about 3 days for it to work. Do not believe that. Is it immediate? Is it immediate?
But it can take up to a couple days to a week. It just depends on the individual.
It
and their
does.
mindset.
Yes, ma'am. It happens quick. Set your intention.
Look, I light it up and they come walking through the door. Come to me.
Right. Like Loyalty says, set your intentions. But yeah, I use like saying when you come to my house, they're on the shelves. Like what you need, whatever it is. My fiance needs protection. My kids need healing. We need some money. Okay, hold on, I got something for that. Hold on, and then you just. But it's a part of my day-to-day routine. It's become. Like, I don't know a life without it. I don't want to know a life without it. Because we probably, no. But, absolutely. And then pay attention, though. Also, I am very, when I'm doing my work, I make sure to be in the space of paying attention, alertness, if you will. I'm watching what my candles are doing. My ancestors, they dance, and they start talking to me. Or if something happens to one, I'm very alert. And I'm very open. I put myself in the spirit of openness so I can receive. Because you may not, listen, you can manifest something. It may not be exactly exactly how you thought it was going to happen. And so if it doesn't happen exactly the way you said, you might think, like you said, it don't work. Absolutely not. Be quiet long enough and listen to what spirit and ancestors are telling you. Because it may be that your way, it's not that they don't want you to have it, but maybe your way wasn't the way we're going to go about it. And then we're going to actually know. And my ancestors are notorious for putting me in my place, honey. So I just, I get worked on daily.
Yeah. And another thing I would say too, sometimes like I know love is a big thing. If that person that you're trying to manifest isn't coming to you, it could be your spirit team, your ancestors. They might not be like, well, Johnny ain't the right one for you, so move it on. And you keep trying to do that work like, yes, he is. He gonna come to me. He gonna be with me. Let me tell you something. We can do what we do. We can dabble and do magic and stuff, but if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be.
Right.
Sometimes we got to use our common sense and just realize little Johnny ain't meant to be with us, and let's move on.
Right.
And let's get another king that's out there waiting for us.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I know a lot of times people get frustrated and get a little upset when that love spell or that obsession or that come to me and bring this person that they really want to take from this other person to them. You gotta understand, sometimes it's taken, and sometimes he might not want to be with you, or them feelings might not be mutual. So if those feelings are not mutual, little Johnny ain't gonna come to you. So we gotta also pay attention to that. Now I understand we can get a little bit on the darker side and get little Johnny to come to us, but again, that's on another note. So, I do, of course, I'm sure y'all will know, I do have a metaphysical store and I do sell over 24 oils and candles there. And so this is just a topic and just something I just wanted to share, with the community and let folks know just because we are using, spell candles and oils, don't feel like, okay, bam, I use this, it's going to fix everything. No, it's there to kind of like help you out and stuff like that. But don't think that it's going to, forever permanently fix your life, because when you start using magic and candles, especially dealing with relationships and love, you're going to have to continue to use that. Because if you don't continue to use that, and you don't get it to that point to where after you don't been with it for some years, did a little work or whatever, then that's a different story.
Right.
But in the beginning, you're going to have to continue to use it, because the way you get them is the way that you're going to have to keep them. So that's another thing that I have to stress and let people know. Just because you're using, these candles and doing spells and this and that to get this guy to love you, like you, show you attention, be obsessed with you, you're going to have to continue to do that.
Right.
Because after a month or so, when it start wearing out, after, 1 or 2 months or so, he's starting to get distance here. Okay, well, how did you start off getting them?
Yeah.
Okay, that's how you're going to continue to keep them and stuff. So, you have to always keep that in mind. I'm going to be honest with you, love spells and stuff like that is like the hardest thing. Because if those feelings are non-mutual, it can play a factor into how long it might take for you to, get little Johnny to come be with you. So yeah,
that makes sense.
So yeah, but some of the oils and candles that I do have is love spell. I have healing oil, business entrepreneur, money and prosperity, protection, banishing, road opener, come to me. Of course, sex intimate oil, which is one of my faves. When I do get them, it's one of my faves. Ocean power oil, fast luck, sleep peaceful oil, ancestors, obsession, also the self-love protection, truth oil, justice oil, manifestation, clarity. Let me tell you, shut the F up oil on my favorite, because baby, I love to shut some folks up and had this phone on silent for a minute. Also, Marie Laveau oil, hot witch Jezebel oil, the bend over control oil.
One.
And the power and fame oil. Now I'm located on Etsy, of course, because that's where I started it. Been on there going on 2 years on November the 21st of this month. But also, I'm also available on DoorDash for the people that stay in the local Fort Worth area. And so I do have matching candles for majority of those oils. So I'm not going to repeat and say the same name. I'm sorry, I don't have that time to do that. But I just want to let you know that, just using candles and stuff isn't a bad thing. It's
Absolutely
not bad.
not.
Because I have plenty of people that go to church to come in there and purchase candles and get them. And I don't sit here and say, oh, no, you shouldn't be buying a candle. You go to church. No, they can do whatever they want to do. It's their prerogative. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, using candles and oils, as long as you know how to use them and know the right method and way to go about it, you'll enjoy using them, especially when you use the ones for spirituality chemical and anywhere else. Because, hey, I'm not sitting here saying mine are number one and they're the best, but I do believe they're the best.
I'm saying that.
But you can also shop at other places.
I sign that.
I can co-sign.
Anywhere that you want to. This is just basically to just kind of like let people know, like when you're buying, spell candles and oils, how to use them.
Yeah.
Not telling you to come shop at Spiritually Candle Co. You know what I'm saying? You can shop wherever you want to. I don't care. But at the end of the day, I just want you to understand and know how to use the oils and the candles, and not always get upset at the people that make them because you don't know what you're doing.
Oh, say that.
So, in order for you to know what you're doing, you have to listen to this podcast and take some notes. And if you need to go back and rewind and play it, you're more than welcome. But again, it's all about keeping a positive mindset, and it's always making sure that you cleanse yourself in your space. And also, if you notice that you don't buy the same candle 2 or 3 times and whatever it is you're manifesting is not working, then you might need to get a rolled opener candle or some oil because you got some blockages going on. And I promise you, once you get that rolled opener candle and oil from wherever you plan on getting it from, things will continue to flow greatly. So with that all being said, I really appreciate y'all listening to me. I'm going to get a little bit more feedback from Miss Loyalty and then Jazz, and then we're going to end this. All right.
I would just say overall, it's a game changer. It changes how you do things. It changes your life. You absolutely can manifest the life that you want. Being very intentional, keeping a positive mind frame, making sure that you cleanse yourself because people touch us all day long. I'm one of those people, I really don't care to be touched too much by people that I don't know or, but the candles and oils are absolutely amazing, and I use them every day, and they're a game changer. Go to Tony.
Or somebody else too. I ain't sure. Look, me or whomever you choose to go to. Okay, Jazz.
Okay, so like Tony said, get your candles from anywhere. Anyway, go to Spiritual Elite Candle Company. I don't know. I mean, I don't understand this nonsense. Go to Spiritual Elite Candle Company. No, but it is definitely, and we can all use it's help. It's help. It's help, and it's nothing wrong. I swear by my oils. I swear by my candles. I've even before I met Tony, like I said, I've been doing candles for a long time. Spiritual Elite is my favorite and works the fastest and the best. But it's a game changer. But we can everybody can use the pick me up, and it doesn't mean you like candles. Oh my gosh, this is what you believe. No. It's just an extra. Whatever you're already doing, add that in the mix. And it's it's a booster. Yes. It's a booster. My booster might work a little faster than you not boosting yourself. I don't understand, but it's definitely a game changer. Definitely a game changer.
Definitely a game changer. Because let me tell you something. I use my own products too, and when I tell you I love them, I love them.
That's because you're the best. Like I'm trying to tell you.
I use other people. Items and products too.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying I can't make my own and not use it. That don't even make any sense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Of course. So So anyways, with this all being said, thank y'all so much for tuning in to this episode of understanding a little bit more about spell candles and oils. And like always, please leave your feedback, drop your comments, like, share, subscribe to Bougie by You Witches podcast. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.